Good morning, students. I am Anja Swargis, a lecturer of Emmanuel Lewis College of Pharmacy. Today, we are going to discuss about the topic of the QUM. QUM means quality use of medicines. Quality use of medicines consider that all medicines should be used safely and effectively by selecting management options, wisely and choosing a suitable medicines if their medicines is considered necessary. Quality use of medicines activities are actively promoted by the Australian government in RACFs through the guidance principle for medication management in residential aged care facilities. Then building blockers in quality use of medicines. The six building blockers that support quality use of medicines are based on evidence and expert options about interventions, regulatory effort, and programs to improve medication uses. There are policy development and implementation. Second one, facilitations and coordination of QUM investigation, provisions of objective information and assurance of ethical promotions of medicines, educations and training, provisions of services and appropriated interventions, structural research evaluations and routine data collections. Then first one, policy development and implementation. The essence of formal policies and structured documents are seen as a measure of the commitment of governments and organizations to the national medicines policies and quality use of medicines. Policy and structured documents also provide a guidance for action to achieve the overall goals. The national strategy is an evolving document. It requires constant reflections and revisions based on experience and experiment. It needs to be supported by suitable policies or studies plans with the provisionals, committees, institutions, and state and tertiary governments. Quality use of medicines principle need to be incorporated into other health related policies and regulations and commonwealth, state and tertiary levels and their adoptions monitored. Facilitations and coordinations. Quality use of medicines is founded on the close involvement of groups that set professional standards of practice and understand the needs and concerns of community groups. A principle of the approach that underpins the national strategy is to stimulate and support inactivities within local communities or professionals and consumer group and to support existing groups and developing inactivities. For this approach to succeed, we need mechanisms that facilities coordinate and support inactivity at state, regional, and local levels in ways that honor this principle. Objectives, third one, objectives, informations, and ethical promotion. To make informed decisions, all parents need objective information based on high quality data. This information should be balanced and accurate, informed by evidence and based on agreed standards, available in a timely manner, accessible and understandable by user, provided in a variety of forms suitable for user, independently sourced and free of any adversity, prevalent to the want and needs of user. Consequence of the heterogeneity and diversity of the Australian community, including difference across culture, health benefits, health literacy skills, education, language, geographical isolations, health status, access to information technology, and socio-economic status. Evaluated for its usefulness, acceptability, and effectiveness, include user group in its development. The national strategy entails the ethical criteria for promotions of medicines developed by the World Health Organization, which address each country to develop its own appropriate measure to ensure medical drug promotion support the aim of improving health through the rational uses of drugs. World Health Organization in 1988. Then fourth one, educations and training. Appropriate educations and training provides the knowledge and skills to support QUM. It should occur with a quality use of medicines framework, as this allows the role of medicines in health to be discussed. Education is equally important for the general public and health practitioner. In developing educational resources and programs, the heterogeneity and diversity of the Australian community must be recognized, including difference across cultures, health benefits, health literacy, skills education, language, geographical isolations, health status, access to information technology, and socio-economic status. Fifth, services and interventions. We need to develop effective quality use of medicine service and interventions that contributed to better quality care and health outcomes. Support health professionals and consumers in their decisions making and actions, recognizing the heterogeneity and diversity of the Australian community. They should also recognize that there are certain groups of consumer at a greater risk of medication misadventure and on whom the impact of poor medication use is greater. Services for this at high risk of medication misadventure should be given properly. Strategic research evaluations routine data collections. Strategic research is required at all levels to support the development of quality use of medicine in activities. All quality use of medicine involves require evaluations whether implemented locally, regionally, or on a state-wide or national basis. Evaluation should sit within a quality improved cycle with the result used to refine and improve practice. Routine data sets must be established to assist in evaluations, including a comprehensive pharmacoepidemiological databases and that patients linked to containing information on medication uses by age, gender, and reasons for uses. Resource and inactivity underpinning the quality use of medicines building blockers. Static research evaluations and routine data collections, national evaluation, routine reports of achievements, routine report of outcomes from research, comparison national databases, then facilitation and coordination, national mechanism for facilitation, coordinations and promotions of QEM, endorsement of QEM policy by all parents, then mechanism to faster and faculty research into QE, education and training, community education, community programs, education resource, then curricular for primary school, secondary school, and teachers and child care work. Then policy development and implement national health policy, national medicine policy, national medicine disposal policy, information technology policy in health, mechanism to coordinate the four arms of the national medicines policies, commonwealth states and tertiary policies, mechanism to coordinate commonwealth state and tertiary activities. Then services and interventions, mechanism of consumer inactivity, mechanism for health practitioner, ADR services, education and feedback, medication error reduction program. Then objectives, informations and ethics, national formulary, national therapeutically guidance, national therapeutic buildings, ethical promotions, then etc. Thus the resources of the resource on the blockers. What is the need to building blockers? Health practitioner practice and health facilities requires policies and protocol that support QUM to advance and coordinate activities both within their organization or practice and with other health professionals and organization. Access to information that support best practice. Access to educations and training that support best practice. The ability to access or provide services and intervention that support the quality use of medicines. Routine evaluations of practice to ensure quality use of medicines is beginning achieved. Specific resource and inactivities. These building blockers may consist of different resources or inactivities at the local, community, regional, state and national levels. There is also need to continuously analyze contemporary issues and contacts in new ways and address them with suitable inactivities and resources. Experience in implementing QUM suggests that the approach for developing such inactivities include gathering evidence about the nature of the problem using reviews, existing evidence or spontaneous research where no data exists. Gathering evidence about effective interventions, undertaking larger implementation trials of effective interventions, facilitating implementations of successful interventions, evaluations. QUM evaluation structure. National evaluations is designed to provide an overview of progress towards QUM in Australia resulting from the combinations of inactivity implemented by many groups. It uses indicators that provide quantitative data on the implementation of inactivities and their immediate effect as measured by changes in attributed knowledge, skills and behavior. Determine progress made towards the stages goals as measured by changes in health outcome associated with the medication use. It can be used at the community levels as part of a quality improvement program around the services delivery. Other evaluation components have been designed for different elements of the national stages. Ongoing programs have their own evaluation compartment to facilities and inform future program development. Research projects relevant to QUM are assigned to identify successful projects and move towards implementing substitutable national and local programs. A quantitative analysis has been designed to enhance understanding of the successful process around the stages development and implementations. Then evaluation research quantitative evaluations. Community indicator national institutional program QUM process, then QUM evaluation process. For evaluation for gum, a set of indications are designed to measure the safety and quality of medicines use, drive healthcare practice and quality improvement. The national gum indicators include QUM indicator, mapping to national safety and quality health services standards, data collection tools for each indicator, sampling methodology for quantity improvement. Then types of indications. Indicators are measure of process and outcome of healthcare. They can guide and monitor the quantity and appropriateness of healthcare delivery with the aim of the continuous healthcare improvement. Structural indication, process indications, and outcome indicators. Structural indicators provide quantitative information regarding the hospital infrastructure, cultural system, policies. Structural indication typically require yes or no answers. Does hospital have protocol, pathway, order, steps, etc.? Process indicator provide quantitative data regarding the impact or effectiveness of system policies and procedure. Percentage of patients prescribed hospital inactive varifin whose loading does are consistent with a drug and therapeutics committee approved protocol. Outcome indicator provide quantitative data related to morbidity, mortality, and satisfactions with the health. Percentage of patients who are experience bleeding associated with antithrombotic therapy. Steps selecting the overall approach to data collections. Intermittent data collections, continuous data collections, settings the approach to sampling. Collect data from the whole populations or take a sample, random sampling, judgment sampling, analyzing data, statistical analysis, descriptive analysis, and present the indicator result. Then last for reference. The National Standards for Quality Use of Medicines, Commonwealth in the Australia 2002. Thank you.